Angie, would you do that deal? 10 units, cash flow, $800 a month. Yes or no?
Maybe.
Maybe. And what's your thought process?
Well, I guess I would. I mean, it's
You
800.
would?
It's 800.
Is 800?
Not really sure,
Not really sure. Why?
because I'm thinking about the expense of keeping the property up and.
Well, that's what I said, reserves. Reserves
Okay.
mean is for maintenance as well as vacancies.
You
Occasionally,
put a certain amount to the side every month for reserve?
correct, like a pot. So same thing with your personal finance, you should do that. You do the same thing for your property. Because you know, a tenant may mistakenly by accident pour semen down your toilet, you know what happens. Or sometimes they might just forget to pay rent for 3 months. It happens, right? So you gotta have reserves for that. But assuming the reserves are in there,
Then I would do it.
see.
you would do it.
So what?
I mean, the 800, you know,
Oh, okay.
sounds good, but it's not covering the 150 per unit. You said 10 units, right?
Right. So I asked this question to my coaching students, right? And a good number of them will say, "Oh, nah, bro. It don't even make that $150. If you take 10 units and it's 800, that means it's $80 per unit. That's like less than half the 150. No, I won't do that." And man, it's over the phone, but I wish I could just like raise my hand against them and say, "Yo, this is cash flow, cash money in your pocket that you didn't have yesterday. How you gonna say no to $800?
Right.
What, you that choosy? You that bougie?" Bad and bougie, right? And I think that's foolish. That's a positive cash flow. That's a plus, right?
How much do they have to put down?
It don't matter.
Zero. Zero.
Right.
Come on, my pocket for that.
Right.
I know it matters what he said is.
I understand it's
cash
positive,
flow,
but
it's
shouldn't
cash
we,
flow.
say like a certain minimum, what's the minimum standard we set?
Oh,
Great question. Hey, thank you.
Yeah, okay, I didn't hear that. You know.
All right, minimum standard, he said. I prefer minimum $100 per door, per unit in cash flow. But I will make some sacrifices. I will compromise. Why? I closed on a 9-unit apartment building right before I quit my job. That was cash flowing $800. I said 10 units to make the math easy. But my cash flow per door was $88 per door. And I closed on it. Bought me my Benz I'm driving today. So I didn't care. Then the second scenario, I'd like to paint a picture for you. What's up, Eric? What's up, man? I see you said you repping your Falcons. Got you. So, that was great. That was great. So, the next scenario is this. I got a single family home beat up, real estate owned, REO, foreclosed home. Hard money. So a lender gave me money to buy it and fix it up. I got a 95% finance. I had to put some cash up, about $6,000 to cover closing costs. Closed on the deal, did the repairs, put a tenant in there from Winshire, put a tenant in there. I was receiving $1,550 a month in rent. Then I did a cash out refinance into a conventional mortgage. This might sound like Chinese. I was in the same situation. I felt like a 5th grader in a college course my first network event. I didn't know what the heck these dudes were talking about. Meanwhile, I had a business degree. So if I sound like Chinese, like a 411, it's cool, keep coming. You're going to learn it. So then, I refinanced, I pulled out $27,000. Meanwhile, I put up 6, but pulled out $27,000. That's my down payment for my next deal, by the way. And I was cash flowing now $600 a month. So that's 1 unit, cash flowing $600. But this paper says $150. So that's like worth 4 units. So what am I saying? Every market is different. The 9 unit was in the C area. A is like Whole Foods, people jogging at night. It's safe, right? People smiling. Appreciation going up. D is in David. That's like tuck the chain. I had something stuck away. Like I ain't going there at night, right? So the 9 unit was in the C area. C is in Charlie. Different market. The single family was in the B area. Nice area, closer downtown. Every market is different. Every deal is different. I used it, that's a 9 unit. That was a single family. And every financial instrument is different. For a 9 unit, I had a mortgage, personal credit cards, and business credit cards. I had a lot of debt. That's why the cash flow was eating up. But I didn't care because I was still cash flowing. But the single family, it just had a mortgage on it. Cheaper debt, 5% interest rate. That's why my cash flow was like this. So the point that I'm making is, After every deal you close, you go back to your personal financial statement, you update it. So if your personal financial goal, let's say it's 5,000, and you close, let's say 5,800, and you close on that 9-unit, now your goal is 5,000. And if you close on that single family home, now your financial freedom goal is 4,400. So it doesn't matter about the unit size. It matters how much cash flow you get per deal. What I'm giving you guys today, for free by the way, right? I got to throw that in there. I'm giving you benchmarks. I'm giving you goals.
Is that what a cap rate is? How much you get per unit?
No, that's cash flow per unit. Cap rate is close. Cap rate is close. Who knows what a capitalization rate is? We'll get down to real estate specific stuff. That's part of the membership. A cap rate is an equation. It's your NOI divided by the value. That's why I love multifamily. It's easy to calculate. NOI is your gross revenue minus all your operating expenses, whatever's left over. It doesn't include debt service. That's your NOI. You divide it by the value of the property. That's how you get a cap rate.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I put this stuff up here. There ain't no cue cards. Yes.
Do you need a 720 for a hard money lender? 720?
Great question. Every hard money lender is different because they're local. But generally speaking, you can work with like a 650, 660. Okay? All right, so the next thing, we're almost done before a break, okay?
I got a question real quick. Go
Go
ahead. I asked it during the break. Go ahead.
Okay. So everyone knows how many units they need in a portfolio, right?
Right.
Does anyone not understand how many units they need? So you have 5 years to do it. You can do it. As long as you use your spare time wisely to make yourself wealthy. Keep coming to our events. That's what we have this membership.
It's expensive.
Like I said, there was over 600 people registered to Dwayne's website in Harlem, but only 6 of us showed up on a consistent basis. I termed ourselves the consistent 6. It was Rob, it was myself, JR. JR owns franchises. Rob owns, I forgot, maybe 20-something units, or 30 units. He also owns a tea shop. Of course, I do real estate online business because we consistently came. Your network becomes your net worth. People overrate that. Stop being lazy. TV ain't your friend. All right, it ain't gonna pay your bills. How do you think I know all this knowledge? Because I was a bookworm. I was a voracious networker. I took it seriously. I want you to take it seriously as well. Because you guys can do it. I always say that. Financial freedom is for everybody. But asterisk, only for those who have a burning desire. If you don't have the burning desire, oh, I don't see my results immediately. Oh, I got denial after denial. Oh, my credit looking bad. It ain't pretty. Y'all don't get that Holly Berry credit. You still have to do videos. You won't get it. All right, so wrap it up. Resignation letter. So I told you I submitted my resignation letter in here, but I wrote it. So what I want you guys to do is fill that out. And while you're filling out your resignation letter, I'll tell you the importance of why. So the analogy for today's presentation is the road to financial freedom. I said a lot about your starting point, GPS, final destination, and so forth. And the reason why I say that analogy is this. While, Ron, when we were going to New York, right, from Atlanta?
Yeah.
We drove, correct?
Correct.
What's one of the things we saw along the way on our trip?
All the Chick-fil-A signs.
All the billboards.
Billboards, yeah.
Right? So when you're commuting, you see billboards. How many of you guys heard of the Super Bowl? By a show of hands. Yeah, one person didn't raise their hand in the back. The young lady. All right, so about 99% of us know the Super Bowl. How many of you guys are familiar with Times Square? Yeah. Have any of you guys been there? No. What do you see in Times Square?
Lights.
Lights.
Big
advertising.
Cameras.
See everything.
Super Bowl, how much do you think an ad goes for? Why is that? Why?
Because of the viewership.
How much was it?
How much
viewership.
exposure you'll have.
How much
Yeah.
exposure? Why?
The viewership.
Viewership. I'll get into that in a moment. Just follow. So while we were on this road trip, he was behind the wheel, so he was in charge. I was hungry. It was early in the morning. I like Chick-fil-A. Especially the spicy Chick-fil-A biscuit. With an egg on it. He's like, some hash browns.
It's making him hungry now.
Like a donut in a minute. Right? So my mouth was watering. I said, yo, Ron, let's pull over, man. He's like, bro. What was your response?
They lose. Oh, we dropped like an hour. I'm not even on 3/4 of the tank.
Well, it was rapid. So we drive another maybe 50 miles, another Chick-fil-A. And you know, we start going through the countryside, you're like, seeing the Chick-fil-A's like, you know, far and few in between, right? So I'm like, we finally get to a quarter tank. I said, yo, you gotta pull over. We're on the quarter tank. Oh, by the way, this Chick-fil-A sign right here. So we pulled over, killed 2 birds with 1 stone, get gas, got food. Fill a tank and a tummy. Right?
He was going to say it was Sunday.
I'm like, what? No, but we pulled over. So what am I trying to say here? This is what I'm trying to drive home. Companies, corporations, marketers, advertisers, they understand the value of putting an image in front of your face repeatedly. Why? And again, Super Bowl, y'all confirmed it. They're willing to drop millions. Why? Because they know if they put an image in front of your face on a consistent basis, you'll take corresponding action towards obtaining it. That's what even a simple billboard caused us to take corresponding action to obtain it. Made us get off a route to get it. So what am I saying? Build your own personal billboards for success. Why don't you do this to yourselves? All these big corporations and companies know about this. They're privy to this information. Why aren't we? Why aren't we using that to our own advantage? That's what I did. The same stuff I'm telling you now, I've done it. This ain't no theory. There's no hypothesis here. No philosophies. I do this stuff. I still do. You guys been in my place where I have all of my mirrors, Mike.
Numbers, affirmations.
Affirmations. Because I brainwashed myself for success. I do. Again, TV's not your friend, folks. These billboards are your friends. So I want you to fill out that resignation letter and put it on your wall. Then I want you to write the creed. So when I say the creed, people are like, man, is this a cult? I'm not writing no creed. I said it's not a cult, it's a culture. You have to mean it. I want you guys to close on your first deal. So, I think, Keith, you said 45, right?
Yes, sir.
Close. So if he said, you know what, 45 divided by 5 years, I need a 9 unit, then he should write a 9 unit in that creed. So his first year, he should close on 9 units. Now, he might miss the mark, but he'll get close to it. I didn't quit my job at 30 years old, but I was 30 years old in 6 months. Think I'm tripping? No. Right? This stuff works. Big companies are doing it. They put image after image having you to buy all the time. Why do you think I do so many YouTube videos? So my face could be on your sidebar all the time. So eventually you're like, damn, these dudes everywhere. Let me click on this thing. I'm going to take corresponding action.
Yeah, that's right.
And it works. So use this to your advantage.